Welcome back to another edition of Mad River Outdoors. Thanks for joining us on this week's episode. Over this last week, we were able to hire a painter and we had him come up and paint the camp. He scraped off the left and the right side and got that completely down to bare wood. I'll go ahead and insert some pictures here for you to check out. As you can see, the first one is completely down to bare wood. The final shot in this picture right here. We had him come up and he repainted and scraped this side, took down the paper that was in the front. We got to go through and get rid of all this debris today and get it over to the burn pile. As you can see, he went through and scraped this side and repainted this whole side. We had him come in the front and start ripping down this Tyvek paper. We're going to have him repaint this as well. He just didn't have enough paint to go ahead and finish the job. This will give us a great opportunity to continue to move forward with the project. At least now we know that the outside has been done and we should be able to be good for at least one winter while we wait and decide what we want to do, whether it's get some vinyl siding on or maybe some board and batten or something along those lines. So I'm looking forward to the progress on this. We also were able to get the electrician to come up and he ran this new wire, got some new connections up there. The electrician's going to come back. Oh, look, a feather. Wow, that's a big feather. Look at the size of that thing. The electrician's going to come back in the coming weeks and go through the barn and take a look at all those circuits and make sure that's safe. We did find one wire that was basically just laying out. It was live. We ended up putting a wire nut on it and electrical taping it for now for safety purposes. Part of the electrical job that he did was replacing this right here. We used to have the old electrical box, if you remember. I don't even know how to open this thing.
A few moments later.
Oh, push that to the side. Ah, okay. So as you can see, we had the electrician come in and he replaced these wires that come down to this box. We got a brand new box here. We have a 200 amp breaker, and then we have two individual lines that go to the barn and the camp. So now everything is separated and we should be able to easily turn off individual circuits when necessary. Looks like a pretty good box. I'm pretty happy with the outcome from those services. So what we did was we had him just run one hot line into the house because of the conditions of the wires that were in there. The mice had chewed through a lot of the copper wires that were there, and it was definitely a fire hazard. So we had him, again, just put in one new box with a 100 amp breaker and then one live outlet to run the house on. So unfortunately for now, we are stuck only running an extension cord for any power, but at least we know that the house won't burn down. So the next task that I'm going to be faced with is pulling all the existing wire that's there or inspecting it and then rerunning new wire as necessary along with any additional receptacles. So that's going to be a nice winter project. We also did get the pellet stove hooked up and we tested it out to make sure it worked. That thing cranks out heat unbelievably. So I think this could definitely be a viable option for, just a winter camp. I know the people that used to live here lived here all year round, but it's how do you get to the camp in the middle of a snow when it's 3 feet deep and you have to walk, I don't know, a tenth of a mile? It's really not that bad, but on a trail that's never been broken, I could see it definitely being challenging. So I'm pretty excited about this and where it's going to go. So again, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. We successfully hit 50 subscribers, so I appreciate all the new people stopping by and checking out the channel. Well, it's getting kind of dark. It's about 6:30 this evening, and I feel like we've had a pretty successful day. Got the lawn mowed. It's funny, we haven't had to mow the lawn in weeks, so it's kind of interesting to spend the last hour and a half doing that. As you can see, we got a fire going in the background, so we're going to burn all of that wood, and there's a stump there that I figure might be a good idea to go ahead and get rid of. I appreciate you taking the time to check out my channel. This is Mike with Mad River Outdoors, signing off on another successful evening of work getting accomplished. Thanks for joining me and stopping by my channel. Talk with you on the next episode.